Have you ever wondered why many of the world's poorest countries are clustered around the equator? It's a question that may seem simple at first glance, but the correlation between poverty and proximity to the equator is far from a straightforward cause and effect relationship. It's a complex interplay of historical, geographical, and environmental factors that have shaped the socio-economic landscapes of these regions. From the challenging tropical climates that impact agriculture to the burden of diseases prevalent in these areas, from the destructive natural disasters that frequently occur to the lingering effects of colonial history and the challenges of political instability. Each of these elements can contribute to the higher incidence of poverty we often see in equatorial regions. But remember, these are just pieces of a larger puzzle. Now let's delve into these factors one by one. One of the major contributing factors to poverty in equatorial regions is the climate and its impact on agriculture. In these areas, tropical climates can make farming a formidable task. High temperatures, rampant diseases, and heavy rainfall can prove detrimental to food production, leaving those who rely on agriculture for their livelihoods in a precarious position. This, in turn, can lead to increased poverty rates. However, it's important to remember that agriculture isn't the only factor affected by climate. Equatorial regions often bear a higher prevalence of certain diseases and are more prone to natural disasters. This is a reality that these regions grapple with daily. Imagine this. Diseases such as malaria, dengue, and other tropical illnesses are an everyday battle. These aren't just health issues, they're economic ones too. High disease prevalence can increase mortality rates, putting a strain on already burdened healthcare systems. The economic costs can be staggering, affecting overall well-being and stifling economic growth. Now let's add natural disasters into the mix. Hurricanes, typhoons, tropical storms, they all wreak havoc on infrastructure, causing substantial damage. The aftermath disrupts economies, hinders development efforts, and can set regions back years, if not decades. In essence, the dual burden of disease and natural disasters can create a cycle of poverty that is hard to break. These challenges are significant, but they're not the only ones. The shadows of colonial history and the specter of political instability also play a part in the poverty equation. The legacy of colonialism, where European powers exploited the resources of equatorial regions, has left a lasting impact. It altered the social fabric, influenced governance systems, and shaped economies in ways that still echo today. For instance, arbitrary borders drawn by colonizers often sparked conflicts, destabilizing nations and hampering economic progress. Political instability, frequently a fallout of these historical factors, is another significant contributor. It discourages investments, disrupts education, and exacerbates inequality. Governments grappling with conflicts often struggle to provide basic services, creating a vicious cycle where poverty and instability feed off each other. In essence, the proximity to the equator is just a piece of the puzzle. The true complexity lies in the interplay of historical and political factors, among others. These factors combined paint a complex picture of poverty in equatorial regions. So, as we've seen, the correlation between poverty and proximity to the equator is a complex one, influenced by a multitude of factors, from challenging agricultural conditions and disease burden to the effects of colonial history and political instability. All these intricately woven threads contribute to the tapestry of global poverty. Equatorial regions, despite facing unique challenges, also showcase resilience and progress. As we continue to strive for global equality, it's crucial to understand and address these complex factors contributing to poverty.